Alrighty, everyone. Let me add myself. Hi, guys. Double A.
Oh my goodness, what an intro. What an intro. I'm so proud of my team each and every single day.
Oh, I made that at work.
Look, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a great job. Already on day one, you have more than just a PowerPoint slide, which is my intro. So you've already made progress.
Oh goodness, double.
Great job. Great job. Hey, welcome to the starting lineup, Autumn. Great to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. This is when I tell you this is gonna be a week of insanity because I'm running off of like no sleep tonight. Tomorrow I'll be wired. Wednesday I'll really be wired because we got both Jersey Chasers and this. Thursday I'll be okay. Friday, double A. I'm sorry for telling you this on air. I wanted to tell you earlier. But this Friday I actually won't be here.
Are you taking Juneteenth off?
I could, but no, I'll actually be in New York. I'll actually be in New York City. Yeah, I'll be in New York City this Friday.
What the hell are you doing in New York?
I've never been to New York.
You going to their parade? Are you a Knicks fan?
No.
I think you're a Knicks fan.
Don't you dare insult me like that.
I cannot find another reason why you're going to New York the week after they won the title.
First of all, I had this trip planned months ago. Okay,
sure.
This trip was planned months ago.
Sure.
There was no way of knowing that the New York Knicks were going to win the NBA championship. There was no way, and we'll get to that. But we gotta start. We gotta start immediately. Let's no.
Can I just share with our audience, with your audience, real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Every day that we talk about, I'm assuming you're talking Love Island. I'm sorry to jump over your intro. Every day we talk, and it's the texts start like this: these men. What is wrong with these men? Every day it starts with these men. Don't know what the hell they're doing. They need to leave my villa now.
That's the tame ones. You're getting the tame ones. One of my best friends, I found out she was watching it. And me and her, let me tell you right now, if you saw our text messages, if you saw text messages, let's start. So, as you guys know, Love Island USA airs every single day except Wednesdays. There is an episode on Saturdays. Somehow they fixed After Sun, which when I tell you, double A, I hate After Sun with a passion. I think it's so like a nothing burger. They fixed it.
Convinced me to watch After Sun. Because I couldn't watch it last year. I didn't.
So
I watched it once and I wasn't interested.
So this year, what they're doing, number one, they got Teffy and Sierra from Summer House to be the hosts. That's number one. Teffy, internet personality. She is hilarious. She is amazing, beautiful, all those great things. Sierra, coming off of Summer House, coming off of being cheated on by a mediocre white man. I'm sorry, girl. That man didn't deserve you. But what they did this year is they actually showed us what happens right after everyone gets eliminated.
Oh,
and
cool.
they get their phones back. So we got to see Sean react to the mayor's comments a lot about him. We got to see B react to everybody, like in her thing with Melanie, and then they talked to them in studio, and then we didn't really see like unseen stuff, but it was kind of like it was a completely different format than what it was the previous year.
Well,
So
good.
they fixed it. They fixed it.
That's good. I might actually check it out because I know I saw Sean's comments about the mayor. I know that was a big story here at the network too. And then I meant to put this in. I didn't put in the video. Was Charlie? Did he submit something, or was that on his personal social media?
We'll get to
Okay.
Charlie. We'll get to Charlie and his bitch ass brother. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about this show. I love this show so much. Let's get started. I have 2 episodes to review. First of all, previous episode, filler episode. This episode, we got into a little bit more. So last night's episode, we got a World Cup sponsored challenge, which when I tell you I hate watching the challenges now because they mean nothing. So what the challenges used to be before season 6, no, actually before season 5, no, before season 7, I'm sorry. The challenges actually meant something in the competition. So they would do the challenge, whoever was the top finisher in the challenge, that couple would either win the right to like put somebody up for elimination, or they would win a date.
What? There were actual stakes?
Yes, there were actual
like it went
stakes.
beyond the kissing?
Yes, there was little to no kissing. Like they were actually competitive challenges, and you had to like you wanted to come in first because you would be like in control of what could happen. So you could put somebody up for elimination, or if somebody that you liked was up for elimination, you could save them. Like it was a whole like there were stakes. And then of course in season 6 they had a couple challenges that were just kind of like fun, but they had challenges with stakes too. It's last year where they just like completely were like, yeah, none of these challenges mean a damn thing.
Yeah, so I guess for anybody who's just joining in, I started watching this show last year. I like joined in with like, it's like, oh, when everybody talked about the party and then you finally show up to the party and it's like, what the hell is this? Like, what is going on? What is this? And yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It seems like the shows are split up differently, but like, yeah, the challenges is like, what am I trying to get out of it?
It makes no sense now to have them, right? It makes no sense to have them
because this cast until Corbin at the end of tonight's episode, which I know you're going to get to.
GPT.
Hey, he's the only one. He's the only one right now who understands the game.
That's that's the worst part, is if that corny. I'll get to Corbin. But yeah, no, so the challenges meant something. And then America used to get to vote on who got dumped. So it wasn't the Islanders that voted on who got dumped. We voted on who got dumped. So
I like that. I love that.
Do you know the chaos it used to be when the vote would come down to us? Oh my God.
So Autumn, let me ask you this. Do you think, because they teased at the end of tonight's episode, the fire pit, hey, tomorrow night, America's up to you. Are we determining who's getting dumped tomorrow?
We're going to probably determine who's going to be in the bottom. I hope we get to determine who's going to get dumped. I don't like this whole split up couple thing. I don't like that. I think that's really stupid. I think they started doing that last year. I think that's just adding more chaos. I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't understand it. But I hope we get to pick and choose who be in the bottom, because I'm going to just tell you right now who's going to be in the bottom for me. Number 1, Charlie's bitch ass brother, Zach. That's what you're doing. You're a game player. You go after Trinity and Bryce. Trinity and Bryce are a strong couple, and you keep telling Bryce, oh, I don't think Trinity likes you. I don't think Trinity likes you. Trinity liked that man and his dirty draws, okay?
Yeah, he
And then
did.
you
Yeah.
go after Casey and Anaya, and you pretty much broke them up, and that leaves you and Kata as the strongest couple. So like, I get what he's doing. He's a game player. He wants to play the game and he wants to win. He kind of already has a guide with his brother being on the show twice. So I see what you're doing, Charlie's bitch ass brother.
Do
He's
you
number
hold
one.
up? Do you think Charlie's a good? Do you think Charlie's a good mentor for this game? Like, I don't know.
Absolutely
Like,
not. He went home twice, the same time. He went home
yeah,
twice.
I'm like, I went back to like last season. I'm like, Charlie had one of the worst eliminations. Like,
Charlie got eliminated first twice. Like, he got eliminated first twice. He was the first bombshell twice.
oh my goodness. You go ahead. There was video. Let me see if I can find it, and we'll play it. There was video that Charlie had released today. That social media. Let me see if I can find it. It's gonna take a minute though.
It's okay. So Charlie's bitch ass brother, number one. Number two, I need Casey out of my villa. I knew you were a performative ass. I knew he was performative. That whole you're a dark skinned black woman and I just want to be there for you and I just want to support you. I saw through it. I was right. Night one. Didn't I say he was corny? Didn't I tell you he was corny night one? I told you he was corny night one.
I know. But
Night one, I
this is where we go
told you
disagree.
double A.
Autumn, this is where we go disagree.
I
I
told
think.
you.
Listen, I think from I got to remove night one from the record books. I have to remove night one. KC has been remember, Autumn, that his first choice, I believe, was Melanie. Now I know that was a long time ago. That was the first episode, but that was his first choice. And KC has tried very hard to make this thing work. But then when KC said, like, yeah, they haven't done anything at all.
This is the thing, though. Why the hell? First of all, Love Island seems like my nightmare. I'm gonna just tell you right now. I couldn't take a nap. I have to wear bikinis all day. Ugh, like my nightmare. Second of all, why, if I am also in a room full of people and my best friend is right here, my other best friend right here, and I'm in bed with my guy, why would I want to do anything sexual in a room full of people? That's just disgusting. That's what you go.
I know.
That's what you go to Soul Ties for, double A. That's what you go to the Hideaway for, double A. We need to stop having communal sex in the bedroom. I hate it when they do it. And we know Corbin did it with Kenzie.
Hold on, they say, why did Corbin say, yeah, I was playing DJ that night?
What? What's happening?
Playing DJ?
Yeah, Corbin over here playing DJ, but he's number one. Number two is KC. Number three, I need warm regards out of the villa tomorrow. You know who I'm talking about when I say warm regards?
Warm regards. Caleb?
Sincere.
Oh. Yeah.
I need that psychopath.
Sincere.
That man is a psychopath.
Yeah.
Double A. That man is truly psychotic. I watched him tonight with my own two eyes. Tell Soul, yeah, I'm gonna just talk to her, real casual, nothing more. Then tell Melanie, I never wanted to break up. I wanted to be with you the whole time. What are you talking about?
You see, here's my thing. Here's my thing with Sincere. Here's my thing. Sincere is actually one of the worst because from a male perspective, he doesn't want to be made out to be the bad guy, but he wants his cake and he wants his ice cream too, right? So like he has a good thing going. Well, so I mean, look, listen, we all watched Melanie act the fool the first week, and I can't take that away. She did, and for a while, I wanted her gone, and I wouldn't mind if she's gone, honestly. But then you're watching this, you have something we think was solved based on what we're seeing with the producers, and then you're going to Melanie saying, "Oh yeah, everything good, everything's straight." we're good. It's like, yeah, he does not want to be made out to be the bad guy, but I don't know if he's love bombing. I don't know what's going on. And then I heard his ex. And I'm like, his ex was like, watch his character. Watch Sincere. Watch his character. This is what he does. He's playing out like his ex talked about.
When one of his exes was like, yeah, we were really young and we got matching tattoos, I said, oh, I know exactly what kind of man he is. Yes, he has a matching tattoo with his ex-girlfriend on his finger. That man is a true psychopath. I have watched this man literally with my own two eyes tell these girls one thing and do the complete opposite and act like he has literal amnesia. Like, last episode, he was talking to Trinity, and he was like, yeah, I never wanted to end things with Mel. Sir, you're so excited to be with Soul. What are we doing? I
almost spit out my coffee.
That man is insane. But Double A, let's go to my favorite nicknames this season so far. Number one has to be Corbin GPT, because we all think Corbin is a robot. He's AI. The way he sleeps is psychotic.
Hold up. Corbin was just recharging. Okay.
He's a robot.
He was.
He's a robot. He's an AI robot.
They looked at Corbin like we got to plug in his charger. He
literally slept like this. Who sleeps like that? A psychopath. Number two, favorite nickname. Warm regards in regards to Sincere. Number three, Corn Ben, because Corbin is corny as hell. He is corny. Asking all the girls, can I get a kiss? Can I get a kiss?
You don't look at that as respect? Hold up, Autumn.
No.
You don't look at that as respect? He ain't just going.
No.
I mean, he finally did with Kenzie. He finally did. The end of the episode.
She's easy. Tonight. She's easy. We know she's easy.
I know.
Number four, we got Insincere, because he is in fact insincere. And number five, to round it out, we got Sinister, because he is a sinister individual. Top 5 nicknames of this season of Love Island. So Double A, we know after tomorrow night we will be in week 3 of Love Island. So that means we are halfway through the experience. That means these people have 3 more weeks to be on our screen and entertain us. And do you know what happens halfway through Love Island? There's only one thing that happens halfway through.
It's coming up what, Monday? It's gonna happen?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Sunday. It's gonna be probably Friday into Sunday, recoupling Monday. And that will be Casa Amor. You guys, okay, if you don't know what Casa Amor is, Casa Amor essentially is where they take a group. So it's either the guys or the girls. Last year it was the girls, so this year will be the guys. They take them to a whole separate villa. It's the exact same makeup as the original villa. It's just separate. And then they put the equal amount of people, like girls, in that villa as it is guys left. The whole point of this experiment is so in the real world, when you're faced with these challenges, you don't cheat on your partner. Also, the girls will also get the same amount of guys as well. Now, some people who are kind of like in between like connections can go with, a Casa boy or a Casa girl. Some people will fold like a pancake because they'll get somebody new. Some people will just be like, you know what? It's Casa. You're cool. I'm cool. We'll kiss for a challenge. We'll be all right.
Autumn, can I share with you after the break why this season needs this more than any other season?
Yeah. After the break, we'll go into the Casa more, and we'll talk about the big news that they announced.
By the way, who wants to run? Do you want to run the break? Or you want me to run it? We didn't discuss
the break. You can run the break.
We're gonna press the button. We'll be
back. Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written print and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Keon Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Keon Sports is your one stop for all of it. Visit them today at keonsports.com or on YouTube at Keon Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Hi, I'm Omar Clausel, and this is your Inside Edge Network 2026 World Cup Minute. Yesterday, we kicked off the largest World Cup ever in Mexico City as Group A teams Mexico and South Africa got the action started. South Africa fought hard, but Mexico came away with this battle with 3 points, and because they won by 2 goals, a +2 goal differential. South Africa would need to score 2 goals in their next match just to get that even again. We also had another Group A battle. South Korea got the victory in an exciting finish over Czechia, 2-1. That leaves Mexico and South Korea topping Group A with 3 points, with Mexico ahead by goal differential. Tomorrow's action starts with Group B's Canada versus Bosnia-Herzegovina at 3 p.m., followed up by Group D, our United States national team led by Christian Pulisic, as they face Paraguay at 9 p.m. For more news and information about the Cup, check out the Inside Edge Morning Show with Omar Clausel Jr. from 9 to 11, Monday through Friday.
Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and, well, everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams. That's fanatics.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Hey guys, welcome back. Double A. I just am gonna let you know this Casa Amor is going to be amazing. So Peacock and Love Island, also known as ITV America, because Peacock is the distributor, ITV America is the production company, announced earlier today that special screenings of this season Casa Amor will be in theaters. Yes, you heard that right. On Monday night, they will be screening Casa Amor. When I tell you, I saw that earlier and I was like, oh, this is going to be fire. But then I had to think about it. I was like, oh, they know this is going to be a shit show. So here's who I'm guessing by my metrics, just because I'm like, I know Love Island. When I tell you I know my Love Island so well, number one, I predicted that Sincere was going to be a light-skinned demon. He joins the hall of other light-skinned demons like Johnny Middlebrooks and Kendall and Ace. Number two, Casey's going to fold like a pancake. Unfortunately, when it comes to Casa Amor, the black man of Love Island always fold like a pancake. Taylor did it last year. The previous year, Cordell did it. The previous year, Keenan did it. The previous year, what's his name? Leo. He did. Year before that, Timmy did.
Like, Leo sound like a cheater. Leo sound like a cheater. I don't even know Leo. He sound like a cheater.
Leo literally slept with his Casa Amor girl and then was going to send her home. Oh, I forgot about Keenan. Keenan got a hand job from his Casa Amor girl and sent her home. Like, when I tell you, the black men on Love Island, when it comes to Casa Amor, always fold. And then they, always fold, 100%. But We are almost 3 weeks in. I hate to say this. Who do you think is gonna make it to that final?
Who's going to make it to the final? Oh,
Mhm.
geez. I'll just say, first off, I think a lot of these people are playing it too safe. I can't wait for this to happen. First off, I can't. Listen, I think this is tough. I do think Casey's going to the final. I think he's going to the final. I think people want him. He's going to finally open up. He's going to finally explore, and I think he could charm his way to the final. I'm not saying he's going to win it, but I do think he can make it to the final. Other than that, man, I do not want sincere. You know what? I think Corbin and Kinsey will go to the final. I think Corbin and Kinsey are going to the final.
Are we watching the same show?
You don't have to like them. I'm just saying. You talking about strong couples. You talk about ride or die. Like Kinsey doesn't like that kid, Caleb.
Oh, Caleb. Yeah.
Caleb's going home. Caleb's going home
what?
just because people don't know who he is. He's a child. He's going home.
I hate Kinsey for making me feel bad for a white man. What's wrong with her? I'm gonna just say this.
He's a kid. He's a kid.
They're all kids. They're all children.
I know. I know. First, the cast needs to be a little older. First off, yes. I mean, this is why I don't. This is why like the challenges are a little weird now too, because
it's like fetishy. It gives fetish. Like the weird food slime thing is just weird. Honestly, if you would have asked me a couple days ago, I would have said Casey and Anaya, and I probably would have said Trinity and Bryce. And I honestly still think that Trinity and Bryce probably will make it because Trinity don't want nobody else but that man.
Yeah.
Bryce don't want nobody else but Trinity. So I can see them make it. I actually see them like having a really, really like good relationship outside of the villa too. I think the best thing about a relationship outside of the villa to last is that number one, you do have to kind of go through it a little bit in the villa, but you kind of also have to be able to like communicate. And I think they do communicate really well. I think they have great I think they fit each other really well. I'll give them the lone spot. The rest of them, I really need the New Hampshire Slim Reaper to break up with Charlie's brother.
What's her name again? Oh no,
Kata.
Do
you know why they call her the New Hampshire Slim Reaper?
Was she the one who was like, "Oh, I'm from New Hampshire. You guys know where?"
Yes. So a bunch of girls from her hometown like came out and tried to like say she's super mean, she's a bully. And then people like looked at the girls and they were like, "Girl, I would be mean and a bully too if I was the only person of color in this town." And then there was a video of her slapping one of the girls, and come to find out that girl said something racist, and then her promposal had something akin to picking cotton.
Oh yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
So I'm sticking with my New Hampshire Slim Reaper.
Yeah, that's bad.
I know
that's real bad. But you make a great point, real quick, about Trinity and Bryce, because they went through their anniversary. You know, they went through it early. In the first challenge, the first game, they explored for an episode, and then I guess we're a couple again. So it has a little bit of a feel of Alondria and Nick from last year. I mean, different circumstances because of what happened with Sierra, but it felt like they're friends, and then they're giving it a shot. And, Bryce is not really going after. I mean, he did for a brief moment of time. I mean, he did forecast that, he kind of talked to one person to talk to their friend. I'm like, oh, that's a little iffy.
Well, okay, let me explain that. So that was a producer interference. So if you guys don't know, Love Island does not like it if the couples get closed off too early. That's why they're kind of creating a lot of drama right now. It's because they don't want everybody to be so closed off. And that's kind of how they feel right now, is that all of these couples are like, I don't want to talk to nobody because everybody's going to get mad at me. But with Bryce and Charlie's brother, I'm not saying that man's name, it's Charlie's brother.
Mhm.
The producers very clearly stepped in. Were like, you guys got to talk to other people. You guys got to at least try to explore with other people. If it doesn't work out, okay. But that was clearly producer interference to tell him to go talk to Kada and tell Trinity.
And that's fine. I mean, I think this seat, I don't know. There's a part of me that blames Ace for how he played the game last year.
I'm so glad you said that. All the bad things on Love Island are Ace's fault.
Because now everyone, probably except for whoever, everyone's playing this safe. So it almost feels like there's no drama. It's like, okay, we're doing recouplings, and then the recoupling doesn't matter. Melanie and Sincere, they're still a thing. Corbin and Kenzie are still a thing. Like we had these recouplings for a reason. And I get it, you don't just move on, after one day, but like Melanie's not sleeping in the same bed as Corbin for 2 straight nights. Probably a 3rd straight night coming up.
Yeah, well,
I'm like, what are we doing? It's a TV show. What are we doing?
Yeah, first night I could see that because, why would I want to see the guy I was coupled up with in bed with another girl? I could understand that. Second night, I think it was more sort of her being like, Corbin and Kenzie kiss. Why would I want to share a bed and you're kissing other girls, but you're telling me to my face, I want to get to know you? I understand why she did it both nights. I don't think she was looking for attention. I think she was kind of being like, you know what? I'm going to just protect myself. I bet you she had a great night's sleep because now the mosquitoes probably was tearing her ass up.
I know. You can sleep
but I would rather sleep outside than sleep in a sex den. But double A.
I was going to say, with my snoring, ain't nobody having any fun. No,
that's the other thing. I snore like crazy, so I'm like, I could never really be on the show. But we have to move on. Love Island. I will be reviewing it all week. Except for Wednesday because Love Island does not air on Wednesdays, and of course, you guys can watch Jersey Chasers on Wednesday. We'll talk about everything that's happened over the last couple weeks. Let's get to some sports news real quick. We have to go over the 2 championships that happened back-to-back nights. The Knicks win the 2026 NBA Finals. This is their first title in 53 years. How did they do it? The Spurs literally led every game by at least 10 points.
Yeah, craziness. And I think I saw the probability, the Spurs like 70, they led 72% of the series. They led. And every game they had a significant double-digit lead. And they blew and they lost. I mean, Jalen Brunson just became an animal. 45 points in the closeout game on Saturday. So, yeah, congrats to the Knicks. I mean, they handle business, but I mean, the Spurs should have won. I mean, you knew though, Autumn, the series was done when they blew a 29-point lead.
Let's talk about that night. That night was going great for me. Okay. I was like, the series is gonna be tied up. We're gonna have like some competitive nature. And then slowly but surely, I'm just seeing people being like, wow, oh my God, wow. And I'm like, they're not doing this again. They can't be doing this again. And then I saw the 29-point comeback and only to win by 1. Now, this is the thing, is that the Knicks, I think in almost all the wins except for the first one, won by a combined like 7 points, which is crazy.
Unbelievable.
But I want to talk about Saturday's game a little bit because number one, we got a Victor Wembanyama head smush, a literal head smush, And then we got one of the more peculiar things I've ever seen to end an NBA Finals game. So I'm gonna just let me just talk about this. It's the last 11 seconds of a game. Why the hell would you foul somebody to get them to the free throw line and you're down 2 points?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Like when I saw that play, I'm like, my mom was like showing me, because I didn't watch the game live because I just when the Cavs are out, I'm also out usually. But I did see that play and I was like, why would you foul them there? Like the clear consensus is to get the offensive rebound, go down the court, and have them try to foul you because they probably had a foul to give to get yourself into free throw position, make a couple free throws, and you're right back in the game. Why the hell would you foul them knowing that one free throw puts the whole game away?
There were a lot of things that the Spurs didn't do right in late game execution, which is shocking because of the amount of talent that's on that team. And then even going back to the previous game with De'Aaron Fox, just I don't know what the hell he was doing. A lot of people don't know what he was doing in terms of like just going for the layup. And
I saw somebody say he was point shaving.
He might have been. I mean, listen. The way sports are going these days, you never know. Seriously, you never know. But yeah, there were moments, and what you just brought up is part of it. There are moments where this team proved, for whatever reason, that they could not handle situational basketball, and it was weird to see. And like, San Antonio should have won this series 4-1.
It shouldn't have been won the series 4-1. It should have been a sweep. It should have been a sweep. They led by double digits in every single game. And the game that they did win, it was like, yeah, they should have won that game. The 29-point meltdown was just like, what happened? And then the last game, it was like, oh, you guys really don't care. Honestly, I'm going to just say this. I know everybody gave the Cavs a lot of shit and said that they quit. I never thought the Cavs quit. I just thought that the Knicks got hot at the right time and the Cavs just like everything they did, they had no answer for. But I think the San Antonio Spurs quit. 29-point comeback. And like your second best player just is not there.
What do you do?
Game 5. Game 5, at the end of the game, it's right there. You can tie up the game, and instead of driving to the basket, you keep giving it to Wemby to shoot threes, knowing that this man is tall, but he's not a 3-point shooter.
Great point. Yep, that's exactly right. Like,
why would you not drive the ball to the hole, draw the foul, maybe get an and one like that? This is where it like these new NBA teams just like piss me off. It's because like the clear and better play is always going to be drive it to the hole.
And the crazy thing, Autumn, they were doing that in the Western Finals against OKC. Like,
because they had no choice.
Yeah, but that's how they was winning games. Like that game 1 of that series when Wemby put up 41 in that first game. That's exactly what they were doing. Giving you the ball in the paint. He was a cheat code in the paint. And for whatever reason, I agree with you. For whatever reason, they just said F all that. They got lazy. And then they quit up here. So that,
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you why it worked against OKC. Because the OKC switches, like, they took advantage of that. Because they were switching Hartenstein and Alex Caruso. And Chet didn't want no parts of Wemby. So they literally took advantage of that. But it's the Knicks. You could have fully taken advantage of Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson's small. That's a small team. You could have 100% taken advantage of that. And I think what happened is that they got so comfortable and they got so lax, and then they're like, oh, we don't need to play. It's the Knicks. Who cares? They're not gonna win. They're not gonna come back. And they had won the season series against them, obviously. So I just think that when it came down to it, the Knicks unfortunately wanted it more.
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
what it came down. They wanted it more, and the Spurs did it.
And my one complaint, real quick, Autumn. And I know we got a break here in a sec. My one complaint was we gave them the formula, the Cleveland series. We gave them the formula. We gave them the belief that they could come back, and they've done that, and they just got hot, and it's amazing. I've never seen a team in basketball. I've never seen a team win like this every night. Like the way they won. Autumn, you're exactly right. Like, Spurs should have swept them
Mm-hmm.
for 1-5. I mean, and according to probabilities, according to analytics, he did.
Yeah. According to analytics, the Spurs were the analytical championships. Kenny Atkinson will never live that down. When we come back from the break, we'll talk about the other championship that was won. We'll talk about UFC 250. We'll also talk about the culture shock of the World Cup, and then I'll give you my good spiral of the day and my bad spiral of the day, and then of course we'll get into Double A's midnight run.
Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at sportsmemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the sportsmemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to sportsmemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. Sportsmemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network.
Welcome back to the Daily Spiral, everyone. Before the break, we were talking about the finals, the two final series that happened. So, of course, we talked about the Knicks and how the Cavs may have given them the playbook. But we're going to move on from basketball. moving to a little bit of hockey. This is only bringing me joy because of who they beat. So the Carolina Hurricanes win their first NHL Stanley Cup in 20 years, and they beat the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Now this brings me so much joy because I truly despise their goalie, Carter Hart. If you don't know who Carter Hart is a terrible human being. He
Oh, I'm
was
sipping my tea.
he was one of 5 individuals that was accused of sexual assault of a young woman.
Oh,
It's called the Hockey Canada case. Please look it up. It is
ooh,
the
that's bad.
details are horrific, but he was one of 5 men. It says he was acquitted, but the reason why he was acquitted because there was a lot of trial interference, so it ended up being a bench trial and not a jury trial, and the judge in the case ended up acquitting the dudes because of a technicality, so he can never be tried again, but he is a terrible person. Vegas Golden Knights signed him, they stuck by him, they were his rock, they were his champion. He put up the worst goalie performance of all time.
How about that? How about that?
That's why we don't like rapists here on this show. But yes, he also cried like a boohoo little baby. Cried like a little bitch as he lost the Stanley Cup playoffs. And this just brings me so much joy. I enjoy seeing men cry. It brings me joy to my life to see a man cry. I really do.
Yeah, for the actions and who with the judge and everything, which is again those things are odd. So yeah, I mean and no championship for you, buddy.
No. Now, this would be so this is actually Vegas's, I think, like 5th championship appearance. They've only been a team for no. It's actually 4th. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Oh, fourth. Okay.
4th. They made it their first year, they didn't win it. They made it their second year, won it. Made it 3 years ago, won it, and then they just made it this year.
Unreal. Only if we could have got that luck with the Browns. Could have loaded
know,
our
A 9-year-old franchise, by the way. 9-year-old franchise. The Vegas Golden Knights.
Autumn, there's going to be kids who are Golden Knights fans. They're going to miss the playoffs 1 year, and the child's going to be like, we need to get back to the championship, as if they haven't had multiple already.
I actually think about that for the kids who grew up in like the second LeBron era, not the first LeBron era. The second LeBron era probably was so much fun for them because they're like, oh my God, every year we get to go to the finals. And I'm like, y'all don't even know. This is a treat. Like, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know.
You don't know the struggle. You don't know. Like, you just started becoming a fan in 2014. You weren't there. You didn't go through the 26-game losing streak in 2011. You didn't go when LeBron was here the first time. Our butts getting whipped by the Spurs in 2007. The beatdown.
Not even though.
The Magic in 2009.
The Spurs, I was thinking about that series in 2007. I remember that series, and I remember looking at the game scores for that series. The Cavs actually only lost by a combined 20 points from all 4 of those games.
Let me look back at that series.
All of those games were really, really close, AA.
Let me look back. It felt like we were getting our behinds kicked. Let me go back.
It was just because we got swept, but no, the games were all very, very close.
Because I think the reason why I felt that way, because we knew we didn't belong there. We treated that finals like it was like a participation award.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the scores. Okay, So game 1, we lost 85-76. Not bad. 103-92. Not bad. 75-72. 83-80. Okay, you have a point.
I told you it wasn't as bad. It just looked bad because everybody saw the players on the Cavs and they were like, "It's a trash team," and I'm like, "It actually wasn't a trash team. It actually was a pretty good team." I remember watching those finals. I was in middle school, but I watched those finals. It wasn't a bad team at all. But yes, the Vegas Golden Knights lose in historic fashion. Former Columbus Blue Jackets head coach John Tortorella is actually their head coach, and I also enjoy seeing that man lose as well.
Hold on,
let's
what's your beef against him?
I just don't like him. His personality is just terrible. He was all right when he was in Columbus, but he just he gives me the ick.
Did he? I think he earlier in the playoffs he turned down a mandatory media request or something, and I don't know
For Carter Hart. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Now it all connects.
Exactly.
How about
Let's talk about this before we get out of here. Before we got a few minutes left. Let's unfortunately talk about the shit show that happened this weekend in Washington D.C. UFC Freedom 250, a mixed martial arts United States of America 250th year celebration. All the fights ended in knockout, and then of course at the end we have a fighter named Josh Hockett, which is crazy that that's his name, give praise to God and then turn around and say that Michelle Obama is a man. Double A, I'm so sick of this administration. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It was tacky. They had these people fighting in front of the Lincoln Memorial. I've been to the Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln Memorial is a beautiful piece of art. Terrible. Made it trashy. But a lot of people like the spectacle. I don't like the spectacle. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, that dude was out of line. Yeah, that dude was out of. It's not even work. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
That's all the attention that we'll get from me.
Yeah.
But let's talk about my favorite trend on the internet. We're gonna end the show on this, and then I'm gonna give you my good spiral and my bad spiral, and then we're gonna lead into your crack show, the Midnight Run.
A lot to break down. Okay, we got. I can't eat ice cream in public. I'm going to talk about that at 12 o'clock.
We'll talk about that another day. We'll talk about that. That's crazy. But my favorite trend on the internet right now that's going around is all the people that are in North America for the World Cup, specifically Europeans, specifically British Europeans. Now, why is this my favorite trend? It's because these people are eating the most mid-tier food, and they are gooped and gagged. Double A, I saw a post by this lady from Sweden. She went to Golden Corral, and she said her life changed. Golden Corral.
Hey, listen.
Y'all, I'm gonna just say this. I was a procurer of a buffet. I loved a buffet when I was younger, okay? All you can eat. I can go up as many times as I want to. I can eat steak. I can eat pizza. I can eat fried chicken. I can eat crab legs. Oh my God,
you were talking about Hometown Buffet the other day. Buffet in Ponderosa the other day.
Ponderosa.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
I know.
And you'll understand. Scoops, get the plates. You go in there, 2-3 plates. Yeah, we talking about it.
Yes, and then an all soft serve ice cream, all you can eat. Of course, I will.
Ooh, yeah.
You will never ever hear me say a bad word about a buffet, except for Golden Corral. Golden Corral is disgusting. In 2026, why are you eating at Golden Corral? Number one. Number two, that's the pinnacle of food for you? Golden Corral?
You know what, though? Here's the thing. It might be because, here in America, we put more salt and more stuff on everything.
It's not even just that. I've seen Raising Cane's. They love Raising Cane's. I love Raising Cane's as well. There's better chicken out there though. Chipotle. Oh my God, Chipotle. I'm gonna tell you the ones I've seen. Chipotle, Raising Cane's, Chili's for some reason. They love Chili's. Cheesecake Factory. Now I understand Cheesecake Factory. If you guys don't understand, Cheesecake Factory is a scratch kitchen, so they make everything from scratch.
Yeah, that one's a little different. And they have like a 26-page menu you got to study.
Yeah,
before you
so I understand Cheesecake Factory. They love Walmart. They think Walmart is heaven. Walmart is heaven on earth.
It might be.
I'm like, what are they doing to y'all in Britain? I've been to Britain before. I've been to London. I've been to central London at that. I did lose weight while I was there because the food was terrible. But
That's the thing. Autumn, you just got it. Autumn, you just said the right thing. They do not put flavor. They don't put salt, no nothing. They like chicken here.
I went to they have a famous chicken place called Nando's, and they love Nando's. And I remember eating that chicken. I was like, this chicken is dry as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, it was disgusting.
That's why they love it here.
Double A, I'm gonna give you my good spiral, I'm gonna give you my bad spiral, and then I'm gonna let you do your crack show. Good spiral, a good place to spiral. When I say a good spiral, as in good place to go down a rabbit hole, I go down a rabbit hole every single day. Good spiral, BTS. I love BTS. They're celebrating their 13th year of being a group. They're the first K-pop group to not lose any members and to come on back from their hiatus when they went to the military. That is my good spiral. Go down the BTS rabbit hole. You will be stuck there. I promise you, you will love them. My bad spiral, as in like the thing that's gonna make you so mad, is the book adaptation of this book called Every Year After or Every Summer After. Whew! That's a whole nother show. I could talk about that. I could talk about Amazon's book adaptations. But good spiral, BTS. Bad spiral, Every Summer After. Now tomorrow, I think I'm joined by Eli tomorrow. I'm almost positive Eli's my host tomorrow, right? Correct.
Yes.
Eli's my host tomorrow. So Eli, I know you can hear me. I see you. You have to watch Love Island. I'm sorry. I apologize, but you gotta do it. You gotta watch it in order for us to talk about it. Double A, of course, will hear all my thoughts over text message. But tomorrow, we'll talk about Love Island. It's a slow point of the year. So Double A, we started.
This is our training camp coverage.
So cruel. The slowest part of the year. So incredibly mean.
Hey, listen, it's not my fault you're going to the Knicks parade on Friday and you're going to miss Friday's show.
Parade.
It's not. Listen, if you want to spend your Juneteenth in New York celebrating with the Knicks, that's on you. Just let us know how it goes. If you get a sponsor while you're out there, let us know. We'll set it up. We'll make it happen.
Of course, I don't think the parade is gonna be Friday. I think it's probably gonna be like on Wednesday, right? Usually isn't a couple days after.
I don't know why you're asking me. You should be on top of this. You know this.
Anyway, let's talk more about the World Cup. There's all the other things going on the internet because
I call my show a crack show. This is the energy you gonna get.
Oh my god, y'all!
My show very educational. Midnight Run is a very educational program. Okay,
people learn a lot. Talk about why you can't eat ice cream in public.
So teach somebody what not to do when eating ice cream in public.
No, he will not gaslight me, people. Okay. I will see you tomorrow at 11 p.m. and I will have some topics for you, but Love Island 100% will be on that list. Oh, God. I've been your host, Autumn Chisholm, for Anthony Alford. Thank you for listening to the first episode of The Daily Spiral. Be safe, be lovely, and watch Double A's Crack Show right after this.
Sweet.